Let me say clearly that riches, wealth, positions, they are gifts from God. They are not evil. In St. Paul's first letter to Timothy, chapter 6, verse 10, St. Paul says that it is the love of money that is the root of all evil, not money itself. Money is not the root of all evil, pero it is the love of money. There is a continuous question that we are asking God. As you breathe in, you're asking God, is it time? When you breathe out, he says, no, it's not time. That's why you say, Because as we are seated here now, we do not know our own time. Nobody knows when he or she is going to return to God. Only God knows. Our life is like a mystery. Our life is like going to the palenque. Our life is like going to the mercado. Our life is like going to the mall. Nobody is going to sleep in the palenque. You buy, you go home. There's no one, no matter how rich you are, or handsome, or beautiful, or intelligent, or whoever you are, whatever position you're occupying, whether you are Pope, or President, or Barangay Captain, or whoever you are, or Mayor, everyone will experience dying. Because our life does not belong to us. Why are we fighting? Why are we quarreling? Why are we struggling for lots? Why are we struggling for plots? Why are we struggling for mansions and houses and culture and sakyanan and zapatos and clothing? Why? Each and every one of us came here naked. We shall return naked. There's no one who came to this life with clothes. All of us came naked. Naked we came from our mother's womb, and naked we shall return. So why are we fighting? Why are we quarreling? Life is too short. The little time we have to make merry, the little time we have to show love, the little time we have to show compassion and kindness, we use those time to make mga kaaway. Why are we making enemies instead of making friends? The more we make enemies, the more miserable our life becomes. But the more we make friends, the more we have peace of mind. In the second reading, St. Paul made it very clear. Why are we fighting? Why are we telling lies, mga sinungaling? Why are we mga bakakun? Why are we lying? People lie in their business. People lie to their boyfriends. People lie to their girlfriends. People lie to their wives, to their husband. Why do we lie and lie and lie and lie? Why? Because we are thinking that we are going to live here forever. After we tell lies, do we have peace of mind? Hindi po. St. Paul tells us something to do. Focus on the things of heaven. What does that mean? Make relationship with one another. Make relationship with God. This man in the gospel, he was aggressively selfish, self-centered. Many of us are self-centered. Many of us are selfish. You know why? Because we are thinking that here is our home. No, you are wrong. Here is not our home. We are just like drive-through. Our life is like drive-through. Nobody is going to remain here forever. So why tell lies? Why maltreat other people? Why treat other people as if they are nothing? If we understand that we are just ordinary abog, ordinary dust, it makes us to remember that we are all equal. No matter who you are, no matter the number of culture you have, no matter the number of zapatos you have, no matter the number of mansions you have, when you die, they will not enter into your grave. We came alone. We shall return alone. Have you seen anyone buried with his sakyanan, his korche? Have you seen anyone buried with his car? This man was so selfish. If you look at the gospel, continuously he said, I, me, mine, myself. He was so selfish. Am I a selfish person? Are you a selfish person? A selfish person is always thinking about himself or herself. You don't care. You don't care what is going on in the life of your wife. You don't care what is going on in the life of your husband. You don't care what is going on in the life of your kapitbahay, your silingan, your children. You don't care. All you care is about yourself. And those who are selfish, they are always very, very manipulative. They can manipulate other people just to get what they are looking for. This man was like that. Very selfish. The first reading tells us something to remember. Meaningless, everything is meaningless. Everything is vanity. Everything is vanity. But the first reading is not asking us to become tapulan or to become lazy. No, murag pagod, no, araw. The first reading is not asking us to stop walking. No, it's asking us to place God first. That in everything I possess, I remember that no condition is permanent. No condition is permanent. Everything is temporal. Even in marriage, we say, until death do us part. Nothing is forever. If anyone is telling you that something is forever, it's not true. Because we are all temporal. Our life is temporal. I have not seen anyone who lived up to 200 years recently. Only few. The Bible says in Psalm 89:90, which is our responsorial psalm, our span is 70 years, 80 for those who are strong. And the Bible says, Lord, teach me the shortness of my life. Let me remember that my life is short. We are like flowers. In the morning we are shining. In the afternoon we are blossoming. Pero sa gabi, wala na. If we know that life is nothing, it will change our attitude. It will make us to begin to see that everyone is equal. Everyone is equal, no matter who you are. Both you and your kasambahay, everyone is equal. In the last part, the last line, I am so talkative, no? In the last line of the gospel, Jesus said something I like you to remember. But not rich in what matters to God. What does that mean? Archbishop Fulton Sheen says, when we die, we don't bring any of our material possessions, but we can bring what we use them to do, which is generosity. What is important in this life is our relationship with God. A meaningful life is a life lived in relationship with God. A meaningless life is a life lived without God. If we want to make our life meaningful, it is by entering into a relationship with God. Are you in relationship with God? How can I enter into relationship with God? Through prayers, reading the Bible, embracing the sacraments, especially the sacrament of reconciliation, the sacrament of the Holy Eucharist, and the other sacraments. By being generous. Because sometimes we say, oh, I have no money. Yeah, but you have 3 T's. You have your time, you have your treasure, you have your talents. Every one of us is rich. So don't say, I have no money to share. You have your time, you have your treasure, you have your talents. Share them.